From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, at Tommy Max, at my bar. We're talking business, we're talking ball, two of my favorite things to talk about. Brought to you by our good friends at Carpet Man Flooring, former teammates, other ball players, and sportswear. Let's get into it. Aaron Killa Beasley is here. Hey, Killa, how you doing, my man?
I'm good, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
As always.
You know.
How you been since the last time you've been on the show?
Making moves.
That's right.
You know, I've been here since November last year.
Yep.
And I feel like we got something going for the city that's, I don't even want to talk about it yet.
Yeah.
But I have the vision. And
that's with the XR Life, right?
That and something else. Even better.
Good. Well, we love having you back. A lot of guys have played for the team, man. We live around here. It's fantastic.
It's a great place to live.
Why did you come back?
I feel like, you know, I talked to Howard Carmichael, who's actually from Jacksonville, a couple weeks ago, and I was talking to him about, you know, post-career and how it's easier to transition somewhere where you played and where your name is known.
Sure.
And I'm from the Philadelphia area, but I didn't play for the Eagles.
Right.
And up there with a big sports city like that, you can kind of get lost in the shuffle, but I feel like coming back down here, I can use my name and network and do a lot more.
Well, you're my buddy, so I love that you're here, but I know the fans love that you're here as well. Top 25. What number were you in the top 25?
I don't know. I don't care.
Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
I think 20.
Yeah, hey, we'll take it, right?
I'll take it.
That's right. It was a great career.
I'm just happy to be in the NFL, you know.
I'm happy you're here at my bar having beers.
We're just talking about, like, I told Dr. J when I was in high school that I was going to either make the NFL or NBA.
Nice.
And I actually did it, so.
That's right. Absolutely. All right, Steve is here. Steve Dean from Attic Sports.
Good to see you.
How are you, bud?
Doing well.
What's the latest with Addicts? We're going to be doing some shows together, talking to some athletic directors and other sports people out there.
Really looking forward to it. I've already gotten a lot of positive feedback from athletic directors and coaches who are reaching out to me on social media. They're excited to be on the show. I think they have a story to tell. But things are going well. We're moving into our busy season because we move into the school sports seasons, and it's really busy through May of next year. So we're excited to be here. We're excited everything we got in front of us, and looking forward to the segments we're going to have together.
No doubt. You're providing sportswear for all teams, right? I mean, whatever sport we're talking about, you guys are taking care of that.
We're 25-plus sports. Over the last couple of years, we've added football pants, we've added baseball, softball pants. So we've really built out our product portfolio, and we're really a one-stop shop now because we acquired the company, as you know, here in Jacksonville, Great Atlantic Outfitters.
I remember.
So that moved us into screen printing, embroidery, add specialty items. So we basically could blanket a school, a club. We do a lot of one-off stuff. We've made shirts for America's Got Talent. We did a Velveeta commercial, which featured a football player. So we've got a lot of unique things that we do because we're fast, we're custom.
Yeah, I was always told by a football coach when I was younger, if you look sharp, you play sharp. You got to look sharp in the Attic Sportswear, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, great to have you on. Steve Arflin's here. Hey, Arflin Creative, another ball player from Fletcher.
I never heard
that
rule.
LSU.
I was an offensive lineman. Like, our bellies were hanging out, you know? Like, we didn't really care about how we looked, man, you know?
The arms had to look
I know.
good.
Well, and you know.
The arms had to look
you are, you know, yeah, we get it, man, yeah.
I remember when I was a freshman at BC, I don't know, you probably a little bit older than you, but Joe Wolf and Doug Weidel were seniors.
I remember.
And they were offensive linemen. They went first round and second round that next draft. And I was squatting during the season, like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you only do stuff that's showing, like your arms and your calves. The rest don't do anything. What are you doing?
I like to claim that we offensive linemen are fun folk. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? Yeah. So, anyway.
They only hear your name when you do something wrong.
You know, a thankless job creates a pleasant person, I guess. You know,
how'd you get from Fletcher to LSU? Obviously, they recruited you, but
I got recruited early by Saban, and honestly, if I gotta be honest, he was what kind of hooked me. Cool. I wanted to go away from home. You know, for me, football was the ticket out. It was the way to go to college. And I remember getting recruited by people. I remember Tulane, of all places, so it was kind of coincidental, Louisiana. Yeah. But I remember the head coach from Tulane just sitting there and just being as sweet as can be. And I remember Saban sitting at my grandmother's table. And I just remember thinking to myself.
Was he sweet as can be?
No, he was not. I remember remember thinking to myself, like, this man is somebody. And then I got to LSU, and I just liked the vibe. You know, I liked the vibe. They were kind of nasty down there, and they were fun. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you were one of the few that had an art degree. Is that what you told me?
I am the
first one.
I'm pretty sure. So fact check me and tell me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm the first art major in the history of the football team.
Very cool. What was your specialty in art?
Fine arts with a concentration in ceramics. So,
really?
Yeah, I come from a family of artists. My grandmother was a ceramics teacher at First Coast.
Right. No kidding. All in Neptune Beach?
We're all from the beach. Yeah.
You're all from the beach. Yeah. Awesome. All right, what are you doing with Arflin Creative? What are you doing?
So it kind of spawned from my experience with V Pizza. I worked with V Pizza's creative director for a while. Cool. I helped with their build out of all their new locations. I did all their artwork, all their murals, all their art installations. I would do their bar tops, their tabletops, like you name it, right? Yeah. And the end of it, you know, I was helping run some subcontractors and dealing with building permits. So I'm out on my own now. I kind of launched my solo career.
Cool. How long ago did you do
Just
that?
over a year. So
nice
we're
job.
still a baby
Congrats.
company, you know. We're still trying to figure out who we are, what we are, and where we want to go. But we build highly creative commercial storefronts. So we've done a couple build outs. We did a great one for a bakery down in St. Augustine. We put exact replicas of their chocolates, like 15 to scale on their wall, like a giant box of chocolates. And we're really good at creating environments that are social media friendly and, you know, make people want to come back. So,
immersive content.
Extremely immersive, yes.
Like XR Life, right? There, Beast, right? That's the whole thing right now. Keeping people involved and attached even for longer.
I think there's a trend now. People are starting to want to get back to the creative, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think when I was a kid, I remember it was all about mass, quantity, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's trending back, which is good for me. I'm happy about it.
Steve at Addicts, you guys gotta roll with the times, right? Creative wise, right?
Extremely visual. People want to, like you said, if they look good, they feel good.
Yeah, totally.
And we get the craziest concepts. We get police, softball organizations, they want their uniform to look like a donut.
Yeah.
We had one that was an EMS team, and so they wanted their shirts to be an X-ray, so all you saw were the bones and the stuff in the chest.
Yeah.
And, we basically can create anything. If you can dream it, we can create it. We've got our own graphic designers, and people just love when you could take a concept from the back of a bar napkin and take it into a jersey or a uniform.
How about the group of the bike riders on Saturday and Sunday that are all dressed in the, like they're sponsored by somebody, but they're not sponsored by anybody? Do you outfit those guys?
We sure do. We got all kinds of, we do a lot of stuff that looks like a NASCAR, vehicle, if you will, where you've got stuff all over the jerseys, and the bike riders are no exception.
Yeah,
so,
cool.
The younger they are, the more cartoonish that they like the uniforms to look. So.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up for you guys with a question for all of you. So the tagline of this show is sports is business is life. Everything you go through as an athlete, you go through in business, you go through in life. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
And what would you take from it? Like what do you think is one of the denominators that brings it all together of the three?
Just some of the key words. You got to have a passion.
Yep.
You got to have a dedication. You got to be focused.
Yep.
You have to be intense.
Got to earn it.
There's a lot of words that from sports that translate right to the business world. So,
family too, life too.
Life,
like everything in life. What about you? What do you say?
I completely agree. I mean, I played football and I wrestled. Football is a team sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
So business is all about the team and getting everybody to go in the same direction. And then those times you just got to reach down and rely on your own intestinal fortitude, right? So the wrestling will do that. When you want to quit or you want to give up, you go, no, I'm going to go over in overtime and I'm going to win this in overtime.
Yep.
So I've used that, throughout life and throughout business.
Did you wrestle, Steve?
Oh God, no! I hated wrestling.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. I was a shop hitter.
You did? You threw shop?
I tried wrestling when I was a little kid, and I think that I went back to my dad and I was like teared up. I was like, it's not my thing.
Wrestlers are tough breed. There's no doubt.
They are on a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, great to have you guys on the show, man. Cheers for being here. Really appreciate it. Love talking ball and sports and making that transition, which is never easy. Make sure you check out these guys' profiles right there on the website at iwantabuzz.com. You'll see this conversation at my bar. You'll see that conversation. You see a ton of conversations right here at the bar. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. And we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers. Hey, Tom McManus here with Carpet Man Flooring. Wow, warehouses the size of football fields filled with rolls of carpet and LVP. That's luxury vinyl planking.
LVP.
Carpet Man's LVP.
Carpet Man.
Carpet Man's
LVP.
The luxury beneath your feet.
Our prices, they can't be beat.
LVP.
Carpet Man's LVP.
Carpet Man Flooring, your hometown flooring store.